Hi, and welcome to Window Cleaning Dude. In today's episode, we're going to talk about setting up your business legally and setting it up the right way. So you're new to window cleaning and maybe you're new to business in general, then you really need to think about setting up your business legally. You want to do it the right way. Now it's tempting to just think, I'm just going to buy some gear, look over this stuff on windowcleaningdude.com, learn everything, and then just go out there and start window cleaning without really setting up your business the right way. And that's not what you want to do, especially if you want to be in business for the long term and you want to be able to land mansions or large commercial buildings, and even some residential homes will want you to be more legit. So it's really important that you set up your business legally and set it up the right way so that you can have long-term success. Now it's also tempting to want to just work under the table and not do everything legitimately, where you get paid under the table, where you're not reporting all your income to the IRS. I don't recommend that. That's not a good way to be in business, and you don't want to have any problems with the federal government. That would definitely ruin your business and your life. So be sure to set up your business the right way. So let's go over some of the things that you want to legally do to set up your business the right way so that your business can be successful and it can grow and you can scale it and you can land big contracts and maybe someday even hire people. You're going to need a history there, and you're going to need things set up properly. You don't want to be sued, and you want to be able to have liability insurance. So let's talk about those things. So the first thing you really need to do is you need to get a DBA. That's doing business as. So that's your business name, and you need to kind of do some research on what you think you want your business name to be. I go over in other videos and on my website, windowcleaningdude.com, how to come up with a business name and a logo and how to really think deeply about naming your business. I'm not going to go over all that in this video, but you need to definitely come up with a name and a logo, and then go and get your DBA, your doing business as. Now, one of the things I mentioned on my website and in my videos about that is that when you go to get your DBA, you definitely want to have more than one name that you have in mind. You want to have your top pick and then your second and third pick, because even though you do all your research on your name might already be taken in your location where you're at, in the city that you're in the county that you're in. And so even though you might, let's say some of your research involves going online and looking on Google, and let's say you want to be Wizard Window Cleaning, right? Well, Wizard Window Cleaning might already be taken, even though you don't see a Wizard Window Cleaning website or anything related to Wizard Window Cleaning in your city or town. That name might already be taken. And so maybe they bought the name, but they never actually ended up using it, or you just don't see any of their advertisement. And so it's possible that that could be the case. So you want to have backup names to your research so that you can go in there and do a variation or do something completely different so that you're not wasting your time. So research a couple names that you really like, and then you might think of variations or spin-offs of the name, so that in case you get into the office there, the county clerk's office, that you can look through their database, and then if your name is taken, then you can choose something else. So once you've gone and you've found your business name, you're doing business as, and your name hasn't been taken, register for your name, get the name. If you have the extra money, you might want to do some spin-offs of that name to just prevent other people from doing a similar type of name. It's not necessary, but might be something to consider. But once you have your business name, once you've gone and you've purchased your business name, then you need to go and buy your domain name, and you want your domain name to match if possible. So go and buy that quickly after you get your doing business as. And you should have already researched all that to begin with, and I've talked about that on my website, windowcleaningdude.com, and possibly in other videos here on YouTube. So be sure to look into all that content before you go ahead and purchase your domain name and your doing business as. But you want to buy your doing business name as before you purchase anything else like a domain name for your website. Once you get your doing business as, then you want to take that paperwork, which they should be giving to you the same day as you go in there and pay for it. They should give you paperwork right then and there. You take that paperwork, and then you want to go to either your county clerk's office or the courthouse. Every city is different, right? So you're gonna have to find out where you need to go to get your business license. But usually at your county clerk's office or your county courthouse, there's different places in each town. But look it up, and you want to go and get your business license next. So if you're not really sure where to go to your county courthouse, and if they don't do it there, I'm sure they'll be able to direct you to where you do need to go to get your business license. Also, if you're not really sure where your county clerk's office is to get your DBA, also go to the courthouse. They'll be able to direct you where you need to go. So you get your DBA, then you go get your business license. If they can't issue a business license that day, ask if they can issue a temporary business license in the meantime. And then you take that DBA and the temporary or the actual license, business license, and you will go to a bank. And I personally think you should choose the same bank that you regularly bank with, because it will just save you time with all your banking needs to just bank from the same bank. And so do your business bank account at your regular bank account. And that way it's also easier for doing like transfers from your business bank account to your personal checking and savings and so forth. So you can do all three of those things in one day, and then you're set up for business. You know, you've got your 3 legal issues there. Then the 4th thing is your liability insurance. And in order to get liability insurance, you have to have your business license and your DBA. And it's the same with the business bank account. You have to have a business license and a DBA, or they will not give you a business bank account. So same with the liability insurance. You gotta have those things in order to get business liability insurance. Now, just starting off as a window cleaner, I did not have business liability insurance for many years, but eventually I did get it because I wanted to do commercial and I wanted to land those bigger residential like mansions and so forth. And people started asking more and more about, hey, do you have liability insurance? So you want that. It gives you peace of mind and it allows you to get those bigger jobs. You cannot land a commercial job or like a mansion, and some residentials will not hire you if you don't have liability insurance. The majority of residential will hire you, or if they ask you, you can just be straight up honest and just say, you know, I don't have liability insurance, but I've been doing this for X amount of years and I've never broken anything, I've never had an issue, and I'm really careful in what I do. And a lot of people are fine with that, and they'll just proceed to have you do the job. Some people won't be fine with that, and so you'll have to walk away from those jobs. But once you do get liability insurance, then it's nice because now you're not worried about breaking something as much. I mean, you still want to try not to break anything and be worried so that you don't break anything, but you know that if you do break something, you've got insurance to cover your back, which means it's not going to affect your business, and you'll be able to go on your merry way of cleaning more windows and other businesses and so forth. So liability insurance is good to have at some point. You should get it. It is going to be a little costly. It can range from $500 to $1,000 a year. So you're questioning like, man, do I really want to spend that kind of money? And I think just starting out in window cleaning, most people don't want to do that. If you have the money to buy all the gear and buy liability insurance and you're serious about this business, then go ahead and do it, because it means that you'll be able to land bigger jobs easier and right out the gate. But for most of you, I'm guessing you're probably not going to buy liability insurance, and so you're just going to have to be careful. And then eventually, when you're making good money, go ahead and buy that liability insurance and give yourself that extra credibility and open up more job opportunities for yourself. So those are the main things for setting up your business legally. And I really encourage you to do it all legitimate, because if you want to scale your business, you're going to need to be able to have liability insurance. If you want to have any kind of business credit, like let's say you want to buy a water-fed pole system and you don't have the cash, you get a business bank account. Typically you can get like a $10,000 business line of credit that you can then use to go ahead and buy the window cleaning equipment like the water-fed pole system. Now, I personally don't recommend doing that right away. I'm of the opinion that you should work and save your money and buy the equipment so that you don't have any liability in terms of financial liability over your head. You can quickly earn the money to buy a water-fed pole system if you just reinvest your money back into your equipment, and just depending on your needs, expenses outside of your business in terms of having income for your living. So, but anyways, to be legitimate, to have business credit, to have liability insurance, you got to set up your business the right way. If you want to land those commercial jobs, those mansions, and some of those bigger residential real estates to clean, you're going to need to be legit. And it's awesome to be legitimate, because then you can have confidence that people are going to take you serious, that if they look into you, that they're going to know that you're serious. You don't want any bad reviews online talking about how like you're not a legitimate business cleaner, you don't even have liability insurance, and you don't even have an actual business license, or you don't even have an actual business name. You know, you'll be surprised what people will look into online. They will look into your business eventually, and so you want to be legitimate so that you have good reviews online and you can be trusted and people will see you as a serious professional in your industry. Alright, so if you've enjoyed enjoyed this content today, please give me the thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, to this window cleaning community, and let YouTube know that you enjoy this content by subscribing. Also click that notification bell for any upcoming videos, and don't forget to comment down below anything that you want to know more about concerning this material. Also, be sure to check out windowcleaningdude.com, where I teach you how to start a business start to finish, everything in between, all about the equipment, videos, tutorials, training, everything is there. It's all for free, and you can get your business up and going today. Thanks for joining me. I will see you in the next video.